Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Funky D. I'm going to try to do a little video for you here. It's been a while. Didn't do anything last week. I only got 2 TTMs in, and neither one of them was very noteworthy, so I'm going to try to wait until I get some more in before I show those. Hoping to get some today, if the world doesn't end here with the hurricane, like they've been saying on the news. Um, and as far as that goes, good luck to everybody on the East Coast. My friends, like Wesker Griff, Big Dog, W Hill 7, all you guys live up, especially the coastal parts. All the best, man. I hope somehow it's not quite as bad as they say it's going to be. Um, so then I just wanted to sort of catch up a little bit here. I've been out of commission for a while because of work. I noticed a lot of people have been coming on talking about how YouTube kind of sucks right now. The community, nobody's really involved. Nothing's really going on. Gianna is pretty active in the background here. You're going to see a lot of her cutting in, I'm sure. But I just want to say, like, for me, my personal situation changed. I used to be able to go to work, turn on my subscription feed, and just listen as I was doing work. And people keep retiring. I keep getting more and more responsibilities, and I have zero time now to watch videos. I do what I can. Like today, I'm home with Gianna because she's not feeling well, so I was able to watch a bunch of videos, and it was nice. Just trying to catch up with some people, see what's up, see what other guys have been doing. And I know you guys haven't heard anything from me, and I just wanted to say that it's not like I'm not interested anymore. I'm not trying to blow people off. It's just really there's no time. Sometimes real life has to take the front seat. And also, it's been giving me some time to work on some other things. Like I haven't been buying anything, and I really haven't been sending out as many TTMs. Money's kind of tight in general, but also I've got it tied up in a couple things. Like my wife's turning 30, so I'm doing something kind of special for her. I don't want to get into what that is because it's an off chance she might see this. But also I got a pretty nice pickup coming in that I finally finalized the deal. It's gonna be coming in this week. Well, hopefully, if the world doesn't end like they've been saying on the news, and that's gonna be pretty epic. So you guys are gonna want to definitely check that out. It's PC related, and it's just pure awesome. So that's pretty much why I haven't been making many videos. I haven't had anything to show, really. Today I've got my top 10, I'm going to call it my top 10 TTMs, maybe of all time. I mean, that's arguable, but they're kind of like my favorite ones, top 10 favorite ones. So anyway, one more thing I wanted to mention. I mentioned how I've had a lot of time since I've been less active here to do different things. And with a daughter that's almost 2, you really can't go out. You can't really do much of anything. So at night I'll be sitting there watching TV with my wife, and she'll pass out on the couch. So I've been going through every single one of my boxes of commons and sorting them by player last name. And my goal is to get them all sorted by player last name. So I'm almost halfway through that. It's taken me the better part of a year, just because I haven't been doing it like right along, like real steadily. But lately I have. But it's just kind of something I've had in the back of my mind, because you know how it is when you're going to send out a TTM request and you want cards. You got cards, they're in those boxes somewhere, but you just can't find them. I'm trying to make it so that I don't have to worry about that. I could just, maybe look in the latest success feeds and stuff like that and write down names and go up in my boxes and just pull out the cards. So that's kind of a project, a long-term thing I've been working on. And I was going to say, like, if anybody actually wants commons, I could probably help you out, because I'm going to be able to put my hands right on them and I'll know where they're at. So that's just kind of a little bit of an update as far as what I'm doing. I'm not out of the hobby. I just don't have the money really to throw at it right now. And with that said, I'd like to show you guys some of my, I think I'm going to call it my favorite TTMs. They're not my best TTMs. Sorry, need a better camera situation here. There's a Elmo slipper holding the camera up right now, just so you know. Alright, so I'm going to get right into this. Here's my favorite hockey return ever. This is Joe Sakic. Really cool signature there and a black Sharpie. God bless you. Oh, cover your mouth. So that was a pretty sweet return. I'm really happy to have this in my collection. He's a great player. Just recently picked up his rookie card from Den 1013, actually. Well, it wasn't recently. That's probably about a year ago now, but that was a pretty sweet card. Then I got this in this year, signed by Danica Patrick, which I guess is not that big of a surprise because she will sign one thing for everybody that sends to her. But It's a pretty sweet signature, and I really like it. Let's see. Do you ever notice that all kids' toys play music these days? There's not one thing that doesn't have a stupid song associated with it. And the batteries never die. Alright, here's my first ever Wade Boggs return. He signed 3 cards for me, but the thing I liked about it was this is my favorite Boggs card because of the picture. It's like really an artistic picture that someone took with the clouds in the background, and it looks great signed. So that's one of my favorites. Got this over a year ago, Ernie Banks. So I mean that's self-explanatory why I like that one. It's just a really great auto and a really nice card. Way back when I first was on YouTube, this is one of my first successes that I showed. Mariano Rivera. Got that at spring training 2011. Through the mail, of course. So that's clearly one of my favorites. Also one of my favorites, tough guy to get, Bret Hart. Love this card. Looks really, really nice. Gianna's providing the soundtrack for you guys. Hope you like it. She's doing patty cake in the background there. Alright, another one that I really like is this Whitey Ford. He's pretty much a guarantee if you send money, but it's still pretty awesome to have him. So that's another one. She cracks me up sometimes. Got this one recently. This is Charlie Adlard, the guy that did all the artwork for Walking Dead on one of these artist card customs. Signed it and did a sketch for me, so love that. And then I got this recently. You guys all know this Andy Pettitte. Really still pumped for this. I wish the freaking Yankees could have done a little something in the postseason. You know, and I predicted that the Giants would go right through the Tigers. I mean, everybody's saying how great the Tigers were, but they played a team that was like they went up to bat with toothpicks. They couldn't hit anything. I could have probably struck those guys out or gotten a pop up. People talking about how great the Tigers are. I mean, come on. Giants made them look foolish. But anyway, no offense to Tigers fans. I'm just a bitter Yankees fan. Alright, and then still probably my favorite TTM overall, and it would take a lot to top this, is my Julia Ruth Stevens, daughter of Babe Ruth. There she is, pictured with him. Signed it in a blue Sharpie. I was so happy when this came back. This is still my favorite autograph in my collection. You know, just for the historical significance and the fact that that's Babe Ruth's daughter. You know, it's a direct connection to the legend himself. So, probably my favorite TTM ever. And then in the background there, I've got an honorable mention. That's my Phil Niekro picture that I took of him at the Father's Day Classic in Cooperstown. So he signed that nice for me, put a little note on it. So anyway, that's my favorite TTMs, my top 10. That's what's up with me these days. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm hoping that the storm really is not as bad as they say. Once again, good luck to everybody here on the East Coast. Hope you can all get through it okay. And, yeah, man, that's it for me. Take it easy, guys.